Universal Control is a new feature coming to your MacBook and iPad soon, and this one feature is going to be one of the biggest game changers we've had to the Apple ecosystem in a while. Okay, before I even start with how you can use Universal Control or tips and tricks or anything like that, we need to first cover what even is Universal Control. Okay, so you may have seen in WWDC, Craig Federighi, the real reason I watch Apple events by the way, do some sort of magic where he was controlling his MacBook and iMac all through his iPad. Then he was controlling his iMac and iPad through his MacBook, and then he was doing it with the iMac with the MacBook and iPad. You may be thinking, what is this magic? Craig is a magician. And yes, Craig is definitely a magician, but this wasn't his magical powers. He isn't Gandalf there. What Craig was doing now is Craig was using a funny feature, Universal Control, where you can basically control multiple Apple devices from one. So this doesn't work with the phones, it doesn't work with two iPads, but it doesn't work with two iPads separately, but it needs to be a Mac in the mix. But the whole thing is, you can use your Mac's keyboard and mouse to control one iPad over here, or vice versa. And it's pretty cool to me. Or you could use your iPad's keyboard and mouse to control the Mac over here and the Mac over there. So let's say it doesn't have to be an iPad in the mix. Let's say you had two Macs, so I have a MacBook and a Mac Mini. The Mac Mini is a server. More on that in another video, and also more on that soon in this video. But the Mac Mini is a server. If I go downstairs to the server, if I were to use my MacBook, I can literally drag the cursor and be like, oh, that's a MacBook trying to connect. Let me just let that in. And all of a sudden, I'd be controlling my Mac Mini with my MacBook's keyboard and mouse. Now, yes, I could just log into screen sharing. That'd be a lot easier, but it's still pretty cool. That's a feature. That's not useful to that situation, but a lot of times, you may have a separate Mac and two separate Macs, and that will be so useful. That will be such a game changer if people have two Macs. And, well, this is officially limited to 3 devices at a time. 95Mac found a little glitch around the system. On a Mac, you can actually pair another iPad to that. So 95Mac managed to get like all their devices paired, I think. Like they managed to get like 9 devices paired or something ridiculous. I'll link the video up there. That was pretty cool, but I think that's going to be a beta glitch. And I think when it's actually released and everything, you're going to be able to do like 3 devices at a time, which is still pretty impressive and going to be quite cool. Okay, I don't want to waste your time, so I'm going to tell you now how to set it up and how to get everything working. Now, before we start, I'm going to let you know you need to be on the latest public beta. Now, when this video comes out this Sunday, it's Tuesday currently, the release might not be out to the public yet, but do be warned if it's not and you're going to the beta's obviously got glitches, stuff could happen, stuff could break, be careful of your device. In fact, I've been using the beta for like a week now, and you know what, just roll the clip. I just went on my iPad to scroll down my notes. My iPad just crashed. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Yeah, it's been a really pain in the arse. My screen is literally gone purple, crashed, and then I have to wait for it to restart again. I think it's like a kernel panic. Yeah, it's really annoying. I really don't like wish this on my worst enemy, English. Yeah, the betas are risky, be careful. And now I just need to let you know all the devices it works on. The list is on the screen, and yes, it does work with Intel Macs, not just M1 Macs, which is pretty cool. Alright, but now we can finally move on to how to actually get it working. So, once you install the latest beta, you go into display settings, and under display settings, you'll see a little option that says advanced. You click on advanced and hold the first 2 settings on. I don't remember what they say, but what these do is these allow you basically to control the iPad. But the issue is right now, is if I just plop my iPad on my desk and then turn on my Mac, I can't just move it between. I have to go up to the control center, click on the screen thing, click on the icon, then press reconnect to the iPad. That's a bit annoying. I don't want to do that every time. So what you can do, there's a little thing you turn on, and the third option now automatically always reconnects an iPad or Mac if it's been connected before. And that's just like the most killer feature. This is literally going to be an absolute game changer for everyone, as I mentioned before. But my iPad's on the right, and I have to drag the cursor to the left to get it to my iPad. Not to worry, like a regular external display on your Mac, you can rearrange the way it works. So yeah, there you go. Your cursor is now on the left instead of the right, which is pretty cool. The way I have my current setup with Universal Control is my Mac screen is above, and below that I have my iPad. So this means I'm able to take advantage of the iPad as well. Look, so many people have said the iPad should be running Mac. Why is the iPad running iPad OS? It limits its capabilities. Now, yes, I do agree with you. iPad OS does limits its capabilities a bit. But here's the thing. You don't want your iPad to run Mac OS. Have you seen Sidecar? Imagine if that worked properly with everything. It just doesn't work, in my opinion. Look, here's the thing, Universal Control is game changing as you're able to use the iPad as an iPad, which means you're able to take advantage of all the app, like Procreate, the Apple Pencil, and all these amazing things. Then here's the really killer feature. Imagine airdropping things between the computers when you can drag and drop between two computers with one keyboard and mouse. Yeah, you can do that. I can literally have a photo on my computer which I imported through the SD card, and then from there I could be like, I want to edit this in Procreate, drag it to my iPad, and from there I can mark it up in Procreate, and then I can drag it back to my MacBook without airdropping all with one keyboard and mouse. This is too much power for one man to have. Also, yes, I don't actually have Procreate, so that demo's not going to work well, but imagine I'll use Affinity Photo for a demo. There's been a few bugs though, I'm sad to report, but this is in beta right now, so hopefully after the beta is over, all these bugs will be ironed out. But the most frustrating bug I've had right now is when I'm using my Kinesis TKO as the main keyboard, and I drag it down to my, my iPad even, and I start trying to do the command key, it doesn't recognize the command key. If I hold down the command key, it recognizes it, but I can't do like command space or command anything, which is really annoying. And this issue isn't just the Kinesis, luckily even. I've seen people on Reddit talk about how this is only properly working with Apple's keyboards right now, so hopefully that will be ironed out in a future release. Then, sometimes when I'm using the iPad literally just cuts out, so like, I was using the iPad and Magic Keyboard to control my Mac first, like no keyboard for my Mac, which was pretty fun and pretty cool, but like sometimes my iPad would just cut out, when I'd have to go and find a spare mouse, plug it in, and then I'd have to go up to reconnect my iPad, and that was a really annoying bug to be honest with you, and I really hope Apple do fix that, and I'm sure they will. Alright, here's a bug which is really annoying me. Even though the iPad or Mac are supposed to automatically reconnect, they're not automatically reconnecting right now, which is really annoying, but you know what, that's not the end of the world. What are you going to do? But as I mentioned before, I'm sure these bugs will be ironed out in the final release. Now, the way this differs from Sidecar is that Sidecar basically puts macOS on your iPad, and Sidecar hasn't even been updated since it came out in 2019, which is just crazy to me. Yeah, I think Apple are killing Sidecar slowly but surely. They haven't bothered to change it, make it work with the Magic Keyboard, doesn't work with touch or anything. Look, as much as I'm sure we'd all like to get touchscreen Macs and stuff, Apple doing all of this is proving that touchscreen Macs are just farther and farther away than we all hoped they were. And well, you know what? I'm going to say it. As much as I want touchscreen Macs, these are still amazingly cool features, and to be honest with you, I'm glad we have this, and I'd much rather take this than a touchscreen Mac. So that's Universal Control, definitely one of the greatest, newest features in the Apple ecosystem after years of, well, there's been good new features, but this is an amazing, like, revolutionary idea. But yeah, that's that. If you want to see some more videos on Apple, you can click over here. If you want to see more videos on tech, you can click over here. Or if you want to subscribe, it's right above my head. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.